Hi, Mark Small. This is course now. It is October 3rd, 2022. I'm sorry, I had to look at the bottom of the screen there for a second. Um, I'm a candidate for Indiana House Legislative District 86, and I wanted to talk about differences between me and my opponent, incumbent Ed Delaney, on guns. Uh, Representative Delaney expressed disgust several years ago with the lack of any meaningful legislation in the state of Indiana about guns and gun violence. I have a tendency to agree with him. I'm disgusted with it too. That we've got a gun culture here that dominates everything. And a lot of people really want gun control. They're not allowed to do that. It's difficult to question people who are holding guns who say that they don't want to be oppressed. Actually, they're the ones who are doing the oppressing. So let's think about whether you need a gun. You can't really argue that you need a gun if you can't use it. Most people who want a firearm to protect themselves in their home. Now, I've said this several times, and I keep trying to say that we need studies to show whether, on balance, a person is better off having a firearm for self-defense in the home or not. Now, companies make money by selling timers for lights in the home. Okay. That way, if somebody looks at your house, they can't really tell whether somebody's on home because the lights come on and go off at times that kind of are correlated to when normally somebody would be home. Burglars are not going to try to break in your home doing several days research unless you have several $1 million worth of jewelry or paintings in your house. And in that instance, I don't think you're really too worried about having a handgun. You're better off having a full security system and guards. But if you're worried about whether you should have a gun in your home, we need to know. We need to know what the balance is, whether it's cost beneficial to have that firearm. Burglars aren't going to break into your home if you're not there. No, they are going to break into your home. I'm getting right into this thing where I'm trying to rap to the camera. They're going to break into your home when you're not there. That's what they do. They're not going to case it out for several days and drop some big plan like there is some kind of mystery or something in a movie. They're watching for people who aren't home. If they see you're not home, they're going to break in. If you got lights that are going on and off, well, they're going to be tending less to do that. They're not going to spend a whole bunch of time on research. So if you're not there, you can't use the gun, they're going to break in. What then does the gun do for you? How does it protect you? Well, it doesn't. Now, actually, it's bait for people to break in because if they break in, a gun is really easily fenced. It's almost like cash. It's so fungible. So if somebody wants to make fun of me for having screwed up on that one phrase in the middle of what I was just talking about, that's fair game. On the subject of guns, though, it's not. I've been consistent about guns and gun violence for decades. I don't own a firearm. If you wonder whether you should own a firearm, if you have to ask yourself that to begin with, you probably shouldn't. And in Dodge City, in Tombstone, Arizona, in the Old West, they didn't allow guns. There were no gun fights except the one at the gun at the OK Corral. That was kind of like atypical, and even that was more of an ambush than anything by law people. So I'm Mark Small, Civilist Course Now, October 3rd, 2022. Republican candidate for Indiana House District 86. Peace, love, happiness. Take care.